Hey, we're back. This next gentleman and I go way back to the Seven Hills located in Tallahassee, Florida, on the hallowed campus of Florida A&M University. He's a very successful attorney with a practice located in Chicago, Illinois. Welcome to the show, my fraternity brother, Mr. Yao Dinizulu in the house. What's going on, sir?
Hello?
Yes, sir. We got you right there. I had a mic malfunction. What's going on, Frat?
What's going on, Noop? How you doing?
Oh, man, it's a pleasure. I'm hanging out. It's cold. I'm whiny. But I'm excited all at once, so there you have it. That's me in a nutshell.
Before we go anywhere, I just wanted to say congratulations on 99, man.
Appreciate it, man. That means a lot, brother.
99 problems.
I know, right? Can I get to 100 already?
What's going on?
Yeah, hey, I want to say honestly, thanks, man. It's always I'm always proud to have fellow rattlers on the show. Some people think I'm biased, but honestly, it's you guys are just achievers all over the world. So what am I going to do? Not have you on?
That wouldn't happen.
No, sir. Hey, after graduating, I did a little homework on you. You specialized and worked as, I believe, a tax attorney with Price Waterhouse. How'd you land that gig?
Well, out of law school, or while I was in law school, I ended up working for the NFL and wanted to go into the transactional business. Originally, when I was either in high school or college, read a book by Reginald Lewis called Why Let the White Guys Have All the Fun. So essentially, it motivated me to try and get into the transactional business, although I had this, or at least I thought I had a knack for litigation. So upon graduating from law school, I went to Price Waterhouse and tried my hand at a tax consultant, and I realized I wasn't getting fulfilled in the manner that I anticipated from a young age, and decided I needed to go out and start exercising those demons I had since 9 years old about representing people, the little people, against the big people, or the big corporation.
Right. Now that brings me to my next question. Your own practice specializes in things like medical malpractice, wrongful deaths, nursing home abuse, to name just a few.
Mm-hmm.
Why those cases? Why are those dear to your heart and something that you obviously felt a need for, because this is now your own private practice, and these are the things you want to focus on?
Well, you talked about medical malpractice or, say, nursing home negligence. In those situations, oftentimes people go into these hospitals, or they go into a nursing home not really knowing much about the care they need, or they're, for the most part, uneducated about what their medical needs are. And so what happens is they're presented with care and treatment by doctors, hospitals, or nursing staff, and oftentimes, because of the volume that these doctors and nurses are dealing with, they tend to make many mistakes. And in making those mistakes, instead of coming forward and acknowledging those mistakes and trying to help the patient graduate to a better situation, it ends up being covered up. You've heard of the terminology doctoring the records. Well, that comes from doctors changing the records to protect themselves. And so what I've tried to do in my practice is to try and roll back the sheets to expose wrongdoing when there's wrongdoing, to get my clients compensation for the injuries that they have. So, for example, you might have someone who's going to a nursing home, and a simple thing of turning them while they're in their bed so that they don't get bed sores, or what we call decubitus ulcers, that can end up being some big holes in various areas of the body that can get infected, requiring surgery, so on and so forth, as people are living their last years on this earth. And so what I try and do is try and get them dignity, try and get them just compensation to kind of shed a light on these practices or these facilities to help the families or the individuals, feel like they've gotten some measure of respect, some measure of justice in their lives.